Hey everyone, Heartless here, bringing you guys another StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void daily match. Today we're going to have a mirror matchup on our hands. It is going to be a Protoss versus Protoss on Dusk Towers. So spawning in the top right hand corner, playing as our blue Protoss, playing for Flipside Tactics, it is MCanning. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner, playing as our red Protoss, it is KPbIM or possibly LM. I really can't read that. I think it's an I. So KPbIM? I'm just going to call him KP because I don't know if that's an L or if that is an I. I just really have no idea. Anyway, PvP is actually one of my favorite matchups, as you guys have heard in the past. I love casting this one because it is so fun. And this is quite actually an early scout coming from KP. Not the earliest of scouts, but still kind of early. Oh my goodness! The gas steal! KP goes for a double gas steal! Are you kidding me? Oh, this is hilarious! Oh my goodness, 3? Is he gonna go for? Yes, he is! KP goes for the 4. Oh, the 4 gas steal. I just can't help but laugh at it. Oh my goodness. I do not condone this, but I do, however, find it hilarious. Oh man. I don't even know what else to say other than to just laugh at that. This is awesome. We are not even 2 minutes into this match and it is already amazing. KP definitely going to be going on and putting on a show for us. This is just fantastic. I love it. And behind it, MCanning is going to scout and see that there is no second gateway or anything like that, because he does have his second gateway down right now. Still no cybernetics core, but that's warranted considering the fact that he doesn't have any gas yet. And probably going to be sitting here, probably going to put down a pylon for the expansion block here in a little bit. We're here at 2 minutes into the game, and MCanning hasn't been able to mine any gas yet. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, there's the cybernetics core. The double gas is down for KP right now. Going to be getting a couple stalkers out here. This probe did put down the pylon. Maybe going to get... No, definitely not going to get away. The probe's going to die. The probe is going to die at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Rest in peace, Proby. Alright, MCanning now going ahead and getting his gas. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Alright, KP, getting a Twilight Council. Considering we already have seen a couple stalkers out of this, chances are we're going to see Blink. Yep, there it is, right there, Blink. Typically, you'll either see Blink or Resonating Glaives, depending on what kind of units have already been produced out of those gateways. And in a PvP, it's honestly, it's either way. It could really go. It could either be Blink Stalkers or it could be Adepts with Resonating Glaives, which do hit pretty hard, even despite the nerf. But regardless, today it is going to be Blink, and oh my gosh, I still can't get over that. That was so fun. Like I said, I don't condone it. I do, however, find it hilarious. All right, KPbIM or KPbIM. Like I said, I'm just gonna call him KP. Is gonna be moving out here with a couple stalkers. The last assimilator is now dead. And the probe up here going to be putting down a forward pylon, so KP obviously going to be wanting to do some heavy aggression, but unfortunately, with the double gas steal, the quadruple gas steal, I don't think he's going to be able to have enough quick enough in order to be able to do this, because MCanning does have a good, fortunately has a good amount of zealots out, along with his mothership core, and should possibly have does have one photon overcharge here, and should have a second one in not too long. Alright, KP's going to go ahead and start moving up the ramp with 3 stalkers, and is just... Okay, now he's going to start to get to work on the pylon, and the zealots are going to stay a little bit back. Unfortunately, these zealots are going to have a hard time being able to do what they want to do, considering they are going to be in this choke point if they decide to move down. So I'm glad MCanning did decide to and elect to go for a stalker. He pulls the zealots back, trying to keep them alive for now. I think he's trying to bait KP into his base in order to be able to get that photon overcharge down and to be able to have those zealots start getting surface area on these stalkers. But with Blink having finished up, KP is not going to allow his stalkers to die just yet. MCanning, however, though, is finishing up his robotics facility, and he should be pumping out I would say Immortals, because they do really good against stalkers. Immortals are fantastic against stalkers, even in Legacy of the Void. All right, the second photon overcharge is baited, so now there is no more overcharge right now, and so now this is a great situation for KP, because now he can blink up, and as long as he stays away from this, yes, it is an Immortal. As long as he stays away from the Immortal that's going to pop, he should be able to get a good amount of damage done. All right. KP gonna go ahead and start moving on into the base, and this is what MCanning wanted, to be able to have those zealots start getting in and down in onto these stalkers. He does have to pull the probes though, and unfortunately I think he's gonna lose a good amount of probes. The aggressive blink goes down, and MCanning, his stalker count has severely dwindled, along with any of the zealots he's had. He has had, and it is so good timing for this Immortal to have finished, because he needed it yesterday, honestly. One stalker does go down though, and now with the one Immortal out and the second one on the way, I think MCanning is going to be able to hold this, despite possibly losing a couple more stalkers and maybe taking some damage to his Immortals. And yes, actually no, KP is not retreating yet. He is still going to stick with this. He's going to be going with all of the stalkers and going to be, oh, the aggressive blink into the base. The photon overcharge does go down, but the mothership core is sniped, so that's a good pickoff for KP. But now he's lost so many stalkers. I think he just lost, I think, 5, possibly 6 stalkers because of that aggressive blink in. And I do not agree with that decision at all, because he lost a lot of minerals and he lost a lot of gas by doing that. And frankly, only got a yes, he did get the mothership core, but for how many stalkers he lost, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it is enough to actually justify having made that aggressive blink in. Alright, behind this, MCanning still sticking on that 2 base economy. Well, kind of 2 base economy. Still only on 3 assimilators. I like what he's playing here. He's not overcommitting to either army or economy, or either one or the other. He's actually kind of letting both grow naturally and as they should. And now he's going to go ahead and start moving out. But I hope that he doesn't move out too much, because this warping of Adepts could actually start making a lot of, if they get into the mineral lines here, they could do a lot of damage. However, he does have overcharge to be able to stop that, and a second one here in a minute. So even if the Adepts do get into the mineral lines, I think he'll be able to shut that down. And look at this army for MCanning. He's got 2 sentries, 2 Immortals, or 3? 3 Immortals. 3 Immortals, 2 sentries, a bunch of stalkers, and KP only has overcharge and some stalkers. This is not where you want to be at this point. Ooh, that stalker got a little overzealous. Alright, MCanning is going to start moving up on in here, and he's going to get around the photon overcharge, which is good. He starts wailing away on the Stargate, and the Stargate for KP is down now. Nice pickoff for MCanning. The force field does separate MCanning's army a little bit, but this is just such a hard-hitting, tanking army. It's just crazy. And I don't think... Oh, is he going to get the pylon? Oh, if he gets the pylon, that's going to be big, because that's going to severely hurt the production of KP. And yes, he does. He targets it down, and two of the warp gates are now unpowered. However, one Immortal does pop, but if this pylon goes down, this robotics facility is out of commission. And yes, it does go down. Oh, that's a nice pickoff for MCanning. KP is going to have to hold as hard as he can, and with three zealots, an Immortal, and a few stalkers, I don't think is enough, because the warp prism is here, warps a couple more stalkers in for their tankiness, and this army is just going to start getting to work. This is such a hard-hitting army for MCanning, and the great warp prism micro from him, really showing his power, and there it is, GG by KP. Very well played by MCanning. Very well played. Well, that was fun. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed this one. This was a blast. And thank you to MCanning and KP for giving us a great match as well. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please remember to hit that subscribe button down below. Please remember to tell your friends. I love bringing you guys this content, and I really hope that you guys enjoy. Really, my goal here is to be able to have you guys enjoy the game as much as I do, because I love this game. I really do. It's such a great game. Anyway, please remember to tell your friends about me, and thank you once again for all your support. Please remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitch, and on Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.